From one Disney to another, how Aladdin should have ended. I'm assuming this is based on the animated version, not the live, but is there really going to be a difference? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Action?
Yeah, clearly.
Aladdin, you just won the heart of the princess. What are you gonna do next?
I don't know. I'm suddenly not okay with lying to everyone.
Actually, your line is, Genie, I'm gonna set you free.
I can't. What if they find out I'm not really a prince?
Did you take your dum-dum pills this morning? You think this is pretend? Did you forget the song and dance number we paraded through the city? I granted your wish. So guess what? You are a prince! Oh! Let me break it down for you, Al. If someone evil got this lamp and wished to be a sultan or a wizard, boom! They would actually become those things. Which means you actually have 75 golden camels.
That is
and
true.
You are literally strong as 10 men. I thought that line was a bit extreme, but hey, it was a fun rhyme. Earth to Al. We altered your history, goof. You are a prince.
That is true.
So stop whining, you idiot. How much do I gotta hit you with this?
I still feel like a lying liar.
Then tell her
and
the truth! We've literally been saying that to you this whole time. Trust me, it won't even faze her.
Okay, fine.
Let's see what
Al,
happens.
don't forget to take this with you.
Oh, right.
That could be a mess. One I definitely wouldn't want to clean up.
Yeah.
So I'm a prince. But it's all because I made a wish.
So you inherited royalty without doing anything to earn it?
That's basically, yeah.
Sounds exactly like a true prince. to me.
Perfect.
Right?
Excellent! You've fallen in love after only one day! You two shall be married at once!
Is it really only a day?
I now pronounce you husband
Perfect.
and wife.
You know,
That works.
yeah.
Always quiet weddings. Come here, Roo.
Ew.
Genie, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep my promise and set you free. But first, I'd like you to grant Jasmine one wish.
What?
Oh, heck, why not?
Oh.
I wish for this story to never be made into a live-action cash grab.
Yeah!
I'll see what I can do.
What?
Nothing. Done.
Wow.
And now, Genie-
Shots fired.
You sure you don't want to pass it around, make sure everybody else got their wishes in? I mean, we could fix a lot of problems, Al.
I wish for your freedom.
Nope. All right.
Ah.
Do you think Jafar will be upset about this? You're right. He'll be upset. I shouldn't tell him.
Cargo should be back with the lamp any minute now. Any minute now.
Okay. That little jab in the middle of it. Yeah. Tina Alexander.
So, if I'm remembering correctly, Aladdin's issue was that he was not really a prince, but he was still trying to get with Jasmine.
Right, he was a street rat.
But clearly, if he made that wish to be a prince, what they're saying is,
He altered history.
you're a goddamn prince, man.
Yeah,
you
you're
got
good.
money and everything.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
should be
that's all that matters.
You should be qualified.
Yeah, all that matters is you got the money.
Okay, yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's all that matters. So, I mean, it was a pretty simple way to do it. I mean, nobody would ever really care if you were like, this isn't like Game of Thrones or something where they really need to know the bloodline.
Yeah, where'd
or
you come
something.
from?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
did you-
What is your fiscal score? Fecal? Fecal, yeah. Fecal's different. Anyways, so that jab, yeah, you know, I've actually talked about this previously, and a lot of viewers have kind of explained it to me with the live action movie because I'm not really excited for the live action movie. I've heard the songs, even the songs can't save me because they just sound, and I like Will Smith, but it's just not for me. I think overall the live action movies are not for me. Even The Lion King in some sense, even though I love The Lion King, and I've loved what I've seen so far with The Lion King, there's still a part of me that's going to be like, the animated version is always going to be better.
Yeah.
So
I'm not seeing it. I didn't see any of these live action movies so far. But I don't think they're making them for someone like me, you know.
Right. I know it's just not for our particular generation. It's to introduce newer people to this situation. So I understand that. So for me, it's in some sense it's the same way as the reason they not redid, but they sort of reintroduced Star Wars. Because I was never interested in the original trilogy. I've gone on record on saying how the first movie I find fairly boring. The first 45 minutes, I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
But I have to keep on reminding myself that I wasn't even born when that first movie came out, so it's a whole different audience it's appealing to.
Right.
And then when the best movie that came out, Empire Strikes Back, I was only like 3 years old or something.
Yes.
Right.
So, but when watching it now, with Empire Strikes Back, I really actually like it. But the point I'm saying is that I really didn't actually get into the series until they could, in some sense, reintroduce it to me in a way that appeals to me current day, with Kylo Ren, somewhat with Rey and Finn, like that. I like it. So I understand what Disney needs to do, like DC Sun said as well. It's also a situation about licensing. They got to do something with it, you know?
That is something with the characters and things of that nature. Because after a certain amount of time, the licenses for the characters or storylines, whatever it's tied to it, end up being given up. And then you end up having to pay hand over fist to get them back, because now, instead of just paying for a license, you're paying for a license and paying for this person not to use it and or not to sue you for using it after a deadline. So it's, you know, some people may not like the idea that some live action versions are being done, but one, yes, it is marketing. Two, yes, it is for the next generation and to see how they feel about it and to continue making merchandise because, well, realistically, it's a business.
There's one infamous movie that was actually made recently just so that they don't lose the rights, and I think that was Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, Spider-Man and
so-
Fantastic Four.
So
I think it was Fantastic Four. Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man was made because of licensing. If Sony didn't use it, they'd lose it and revert back to Marvel. But
it's kind of funny about that because like they were trying to do something with Sam Raimi,
but
on the side they clearly had Mark Webb on the hook for a reboot. And as soon as Raimi was like, "Never mind, don't worry, Mark Webb, he's the guy. We already got him." You know,
if I'm not mistaken, at the time when Raimi wanted to do it, it was after Avatar had come out, James Cameron's Avatar. And he's like, I want something close to that type budget so we can do more, bigger and better with it, and do another 2 or 3 movies. And Sony's just like, yeah, we can't pull that budget. It's too much. Sorry. And then he's like, okay, well, maybe I'll step down from it. Then Toby's like, well, if that director's not going to be in it, I'm not going to be in it. So then they lost both of them.
Yeah.
So now it's a matter of, do you fork out that money and hope that he gives you something that you like because the third movie was mixed?
Yeah.
Or scrap it and start over, and that's why they start over, and then they still keep that.
There's some sort of behind the scenes story on this, but I can't remember the clear version of it. But it basically had something to do with the director wanted to go a certain way.
Yes.
Sony was
Sony
like,
wanted to just say no.
we good.
Yeah, I specifically remember the conversation of him wanting to go very vibrant and a little bit more into the 3D realm because James Cameron had done something that hadn't really been done. It's like, we do this, we can make more money. And it's not that his idea wasn't sound, it just didn't fit for that universe.
Well, there we go. All right, that's it. If you're checking out Aladdin this weekend, let us know if it's good, bad, the same as before. If it's worth it, you know, it is what it is. Make a dream and wish for something. I don't know. Bye.